So here we are, we're going into game 5. The series comes back home, and both teams have actually split the series on home ice. So it seems home ice advantage is important in this series, which is good news for us should this go to a 7th game, because we have home ice advantage. You see on the 18th would be game 7. Hopefully we don't have to actually play that game, but you see what's happened in Washington. We dropped a ball buster of a game in game 3, 4-3 loss on the 10th. And then we turned around 2 nights later and we couldn't score a goal to save our lives. Ilya Samsonov with the playoff performance of the playoffs so far, with an amazing shutout. I don't remember how many shots he saw, but it wasn't even 30. That's just a straight up disappointing game. And you know, this playoff series has a chance to swing in favor of Washington. That's the danger of having dropped the last 2 games. We did capture the first 2 games in the series, which is important, but we have to win game 5. There is no more pivotal game than this game 5 right here for this team. This is the biggest playoff game we've played so far, and I'm getting the start in it, so there's a lot of pressure going into this. There's huge weight on my shoulders, but the whole team, you know, it starts with the offense. The offense has got to get going. Washington had a really slow start to their last game, to game 4. And I don't know, would you rather have Washington have a bit of a slow start? We got to capture a W. That's the only thing that I care about. It's going to mean stopping that man right there, number 8, Alex Ovechkin. I think you can look around the concourse here in PNC Arena and find missing posters for the offense, because it has gone missing for the last, at least, I believe, 3 periods. I don't remember if we got shut out in the 3rd period of game. Did we get shut out in the 3rd period of game 3? I cannot remember. I cannot let Samsonov get hot. This would be the worst possible time in the whole playoff, in the whole series, for Samsonov to get hot now would be complete doom and devastation for our team. Oh, why can Ovi just pick that glove side so easily? I got a break. If you don't mind me, I'm just going to grind on the post a little bit. The gracious post has kept the great 8 from putting it in the back of the net. We've given Ovi so many quality chances in this series. That's been the hard part, is there's just no shutting him down. You're merely hoping to just slow him down. Why doesn't he just retire at this point in his career? It could be the one thing preventing me from getting the Stanley Cup here in Season 4. That's what we're here for. We came back so we could play these playoff games with the team and try to win that elusive Stanley Cup. I say elusive like I've played so many playoff games. To try, what was that floater from Carlson? I act like we played so many games to try and win the cup, and it's only now in Season 4 I'm making my first ever playoff starts. And once again, Washington is having a slow start to a game. And I don't even think they took a penalty in the last game. This has been a really interesting series with a lot of discipline from both teams. Who's going to get there first? You will. I just didn't want to make sure that I just wanted to make sure that Konechny wasn't going to get the possession of that puck. I can't let a Caps player have a break-in on me. We still cannot score on this guy. And a short rest, of course, for the Capitals. First line of doom, first line of damage. 10 minutes into the game, and I haven't seen a shot yet. Samsonov's dealt with about a good 4 or 5 quality chances. And I mean, it doesn't matter what we do. Pop, fly, can't score on this guy. We will be taking the first penalty in the game, because of course we will. We have to be the first team to go undisciplined, and there's the touch. It's getting frantic down here almost every time. We'll get their first shots of the game likely on this power play. Oh, how's it a 5-on-3? I'm really confused. I did see 2 men in the box. I just now made note of it. That was probably a bad idea. I should have taken a face-off, shouldn't I? Or nope, it worked out. Okay, I didn't know it was a 5-on-3. Get ready. This is all sorts of bad. That's a glove save. I mean, this is a Christmas and a birthday gift all in one. 5-on-3 to start the game for this dangerous Caps power play. I just got to keep hoping we can get it out. Morrissey, don't skate backwards to it. The only relief I have right now is Ovi sitting on the bench, because their first line was out there before the penalty was taken, so he's getting a little bit of rest. Now, I think that's why it's going to be really important that I can avoid taking whistles if I can help it, because it's a full 2-minute 5-on-3 here, and if he gets out there, well, that's just going to not... a rebound goal. Go figure. And it gets even worse. Ovi and the Capitals' first power play unit is on the ice. We're losing game 5, aren't we? We can't score on Samsonov. we took a 5-on-3 to start the game. We gave up a power play goal to start the game. Not my fault again. Get it out. Get it out. Go get it and get it out. I must emphasize the part where you get it cleanly down the other end. All right, I'm going aggressive. Never had the face Ovechkin shot, and that is going to put us back at 5-on-5. I'm honestly amazed. We only gave up one goal. We got through that whole sequence, only giving up one goal. I had a feeling they were going to score, being that it was a 5-on-3. I didn't. Oh, my God. Screw the puck physics right now. All right, Ovechkin, your line's been on the ice for far too long. You need to rest. Go catch some oxygen. Oh, that was really perfect. I timed that perfectly. That move up into the shot. I don't know if I want to get into a goaltender's duel with Samsonov right now. I take back everything I said. Can we please score one? Is Washington a legitimately just better team than we are? I am fearful of the answer to that question. At this point, it just feels like get through the first period. Just get through the first period. That's all we have to worry about. We need a goal at some point, but if we go scoreless into the second period, rather first intermission, without a goal, it just is what it is. We just got to live with it. Oh no, we didn't. Just guys, I said get through the first period. That doesn't entail taking a penalty. Well, at least it's the second power play unit to start this power play again. Not that it matters. They did score on the 5-on-3. It was Max Domi off the rebound. Might we finally score? No, of course we won't, even shorthanded. I just want to have a little conversation with the magic genie that Samsonov had to talk to. It's my turn.
So what'll it be, Master?
You're gonna grant me any 3 wishes I want, right?
It's interesting seeing the Capitals back on their heels on a power play, on their own power play, that is. They have the man advantage, but we're dictating things while shorthanded, which is a nice change of pace. It's something I like to see. It's encouraging. Now you guys get burned, though, and now I'm all on my own. I'm on an island out here if you do get burned. Oh, get our rebound control under control. Trying to avoid taking whistles if I can help it on this power play. Just while the second unit's out here, at least, of course. Oh, no, spit it out. Yes. The game almost gave me a whistle there. I didn't want one, especially with the teammate being very close. It was a bit of a risky play. Pass? No. Oh, flex that pad out there and give up the rebound, but we clear it. This has been the most intense first period we could have asked for to start Game 5, but we are going to kill the penalty. Granlund has it on a turnover on the forecheck, and he's going to continue doing work below the net, and still can't. Doesn't matter what we do, we can't score on this guy. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, we did score a bunch of goals in Game 1, didn't we, on Samsonov? We got to him early in the series, but I think we used up all of our goal-scoring ability on him. I stumbled over my word there. All right, if we can just control that into the corner every time, that's a pretty routine stop. And I think we are going to carry this thing into the first intermission, only trailing by a goal, which for me is a positive considering the way that our team as a whole started the game. Here's the rebound. All right, to Domi. Nothing I could do. All right, it's time to get back on form. We've thrown the form book out the window for the first period. Took multiple penalties. I think we had 3 penalties in total, a 5-on-3 in the mix. We nearly got right to Samsonov on the slap shot attempt by Svechnikov. Still have yet to score on Samsonov in at least 4 periods, I can confirm. Don't know if we didn't get to Samsonov at the end of Game 3, but it doesn't matter. He's pitching a great game. He's pitching, of course, a shutout right now. Ovi from the corner. In front to Lindholm. Rebound. This Caps first line is just eating us alive. We don't have a solution for this, do we? Where's our goal scoring gone? I mean, we're having defensive breakdowns. We have no offensive support, and it just keeps going. They just keep it up every shift. Oh my God, this is frustrating to watch. Doesn't matter what I do if the team in front of me can't do their job. I mean, I can't score the goals for everyone. This is just pin along the boards moment, isn't it? Just practicing pinning each other along the boards. We got to start drawing Washington into some undisciplined plays. We were the undisciplined ones so far. I mean, what is going on? Samsonov has become a unbelievable 99 overall rated goaltender or something overnight. This is just phenomenal. I hate everything about this series right now. I do. Just think if we hadn't blown Game 3, where we would be, where we could potentially be right now. We blew that game. It's come back to haunt us. I thought that might end up on net. Wilson, no shot there. Got to stay because I know Domi, he was a left-handed shot there on his forehand. He was going to shoot it if he had gotten full possession of it. This whole series is just me living it. That's, of course, the red medal. Can't buy a break. Just cannot buy a break right now. I mean, we got our first line out there, and they're not doing anything. Come on, that's a penalty. Yes, it is. I don't think there's been a whistle for a touch yet. And there it is. We are going to go to a power play. It was Svechnikov's hard work. The first line, now working the Capitals' second line. You guys have to make do with this power play. You have to make something happen out there. There's no excuses for this team right now. We've got at least one 50-goal scorer, 50-plus goal scorer on this power play. Or I don't know if he's out there right now. But on our power play, we have Andrei Svechnikov. We have Martin Necas. Two guys that were in the conversation for the Richard and the Art Ross trophy. I'm assuming somewhere in here we're utilizing Nishushkin. We know Druin had a really good offensive season. I'm not sure what Timo Meyer's numbers were. Sorry if you feel left out, Timo Meyer. Team's just not hungry enough right now. They just don't play with enough urgency, even with a power play. You have a man advantage, and this is what we're doing with it. Someone's got to stay up there. You got to go. You got to go. Oh, my goodness. My frustration with my team is not going to help. I'm getting really, really angry. No one's on the boards. Pencil this in as a loss. Just pencil this in as a loss. Here, go. This is staggering how bad we are. Just where's our form gone? We chased this team down in the regular season and took the division from them. We can't win a best of 7 against these guys. That was nearly a penalty. Go. Oh, I may be a genius intellectual or not. I mean, I am, but Dylan Larkin is not. I mean, I make better passes than my teammates on the ice do. If you've got to be joking right now. That did not go in. How much does it cost to buy a goal? I'm just curious. I think even if you could, right now, we don't possess the currency to buy one. Look at this. This is some utter nonsense. Look at the puck phase back into Samsonov's back as it's loose. That's loose in the crease, and the game's going to give him that. Close-up, detailed look as well off the rebound. Here's the close-up look of it. Watch the glove. It's the glove entirely that keeps this out. I'm going to go crazy. Psycho, insane crazy. If we don't score a goal on this team, he's sold his soul to never give up another goal, and that rhymes. An unintentional rhyme, believe it or not. I don't need to tell you guys for the millionth time. It doesn't matter what your goaltender does if you can't find any offense. This crowd is so dead. And I'm not surprised. They're dead, and our offense is dead. I understand this crowd not being into it. I can tell you for an absolute certain fact. I don't even know if absolute certain fact makes any sense. But anyway, I can tell you for absolute certainty that I'm bored, and I'm just the goaltender. There's a pass coming in here. Well, I didn't expect that to be the actual pass. They just hit Ovechkin with that. Hopefully, he's injured. That's it for him. Done for the series. Oh my goodness. What kind of crack cocaine do you have to take to make saves like this? Please tell me. I want some. This is overpowered. This is just, you know what this is? This is a conspiracy theory. This is just EA not wanting me or my team to win a game, so they're having Ilya Samsonov programmed to make every save on every shot that's put on his net. An utter ridiculous last 2 games performance from Ilya Samsonov. Go ahead, give him the freaking Conn Smythe. Just give him the Conn Smythe already. I don't know if it's so much him or is it us. Is it him or is it him or is it us? Are we making him look better than he really is? And the title of this episode is going to be NHL 23 Goalie Be a Pro episode whatever it is. Ilya Samsonov in all caps. He deserves it. He deserves to have an episode titled after him. He's played like a complete boss man. It's not a big dub for our team, though. We'll be lucky to have another W in this series. We just, if it's not Samsonov, we're throwing it into the legs of John Carlson. I haven't even been busy in this period. I think I've faced a grand total of 2 shots in the second period. Why don't you try and miss the net? Yeah, not helping yourselves out by missing the net, but I don't have to tell you guys that. Well, I walked up in the dressing room in the intermission. I pushed Coach LaBelle out of the way, and I pulled up my iPhone, and I held up on YouTube Herb Brooks' speech before the game against the Soviets from the Miracle movie in 2004.
Tonight, we are the greatest hockey team in the world.
And hopefully the guys are inspired by it. We are not the greatest hockey team in the world, because if we were, we'd actually be able to score a goal. What is going on in the corner? This game has had everything except for a Carolina Hurricanes goal. Oh, play it. Ooh, very dangerous to do that when Ovechkin's there, but he had stumbled. Yeah, just go for a clap ball. Finally. Good. It took Natchez, or I apologize, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It took Svechnikov going for a clap bomb, getting interrupted mid-slap shot, and then Natchez picking up the change and scoring on the loose pieces. Well, it's about freaking time. All right, we got a game of this now. Let's not piss it all away immediately. All right, we need a second one of those, Martin Natchez. We need another one. Time for you to get creative. I guess my miracle speech, has it worked? Maybe it worked. Third period speech in the dressing room. Coach LaBelle is a man that doesn't do speeches. He told me personally, he's a very silent guy. He's silent until he yells at me after a game in which I give up 2 goals on like 25 shots. The team didn't score a single one in front of me. I would kill to see you guys tie this game. It would make my entire week. I mean, who are we? What is all this passing? Why are we passing it so much? It's just shooting. Got way too many cooks in the kitchen offensively for the Hurricanes right now. A lot of passes, no shots. No one's being the leader right now. I think I could play offense better than most of these forwards could. See, we scored the 1 goal. I guarantee you after the game, Coach LaBelle is going to be in there in the dressing room like, that game's entirely on you, son. You gave up 2 goals. We got you the goal support. We scored 1. Oh, Ethan Bear, you may have saved my life. I for a moment thought Ovechkin was going to shoot it. The one-timer missing the net. It was a very weak one. Konechny, yeah, we're on that. And a face-off is probably not a bad idea. It's first line versus first line. Who's got the better first line? I don't even think there's any contest about this. It's got to be Washington's first line. But I think, oh, that was dangerous. I think that we have the more complete team versus Washington. They don't quite have the depth that we do, but none of that depth is really making a difference for us right now. Oh, yeah! There we go. Martin Natchez, he ties the game on a one-timer. Now there's something to get excited about. Fine, it took our first line. You know, our first line is really going to have to outperform their first line. That's probably what it's going to come down to. Now, let's not go pee in our pants now, because it is still a tie game. We got a lot of game left, which means we got to hold off Washington for the remainder of regulation. And should this game go into the end of regulation tied, of course, we'll face an overtime period. Should that happen, God forbid this go to overtime. First line's still out here, of course. Natchez centers it, and he's got the 2 goals. He might have just possibly had the hat trick, could possibly still have the hat trick on his stick. It's loose in the crease. I like the idea of putting this first line out here for the remainder of the game. They're the only ones that have gotten it done. They have answered the bell, and they have the token right now. Oh, that was not a good play by me. Not a very good decision by me to rim that up there. I gave Ekholm a quality opportunity. Oh my God. This is the second line for Washington. They look just as dangerous. I didn't help matters by blindly throwing it up the boards. I think the play is no longer up the boards, even though it's the generally safer play. If I do play it, the safer play for me is probably just going to be to throw it out to the neutral zone or something. So these guys are going to be tired. The first line's going to be tired. They've been out there for a long time. This has been a long shift for these guys, and they are going to be gassed eventually, but we got to make the most of it while they're out there. They're doing work right now. Keep it in. Bear, a great pinch. That's a perfect time to pinch. Under 3 to play. Let's go. We have just held it in. Draw penalty. This is a monstrous shift for the first line. Every rebound going everywhere but where it needs to go. Surprised that's not a dump in for the Caps, but of course, that will be a shot. We leave the rebound in front of us. We got, I think, 2 saves on that sequence. Uh-oh. That's dangerous. This is bad. In front, little backhand flip. Let's just take a whistle right here. Well, we're in the danger zone. 1.5 minutes to play. Offensive zone face-off for Washington. D zone for us. Ovi and the Caps. Oh, Ovi and the Caps sounds like a band. Ovi and the first line are out here because they would get the final shift at the end of regulation play here. But if we can get one, it will not. It matters not. Yes! Oh, what a timely snipe from Jesperi Kotkaniemi, his 7th of the playoffs. With under 60 seconds to play, the net is going to be empty for Washington. Look at Ovi. What is he doing in the background? All spirits are high, but 53 seconds. We have got to hold these guys off. I say we just need the neutral zone traps. Just start trapping on the blue line. Dump it in when you get a chance. Keep it out of the middle of the ice. Don't take a penalty. Hold on for possession. Play for full possession. Oh, what a time we picked to finally get to Ilya Samsonov. We got to him at just the right time in this game. It's not over. It's a long way from over, but we are hanging on by a thread, it feels like right now. Heart is beating. Palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti, like Eminem said. Good D. Uh-oh. Yes! Timo Meier, I love you so much. You are my favorite player. My favorite player that doesn't wear the number 80 in a Hurricanes jersey. Ovechkin. Oh, Lindholm. That's a ball buster. And you knew that was coming. I saw it as soon as Ovechkin powered up the wing. There's the pass. We did what we needed to do. We stopped Lindholm. We needed to hold on to this puck, and we would have just had it save right to Konechny, and we butterfly just a little too much out of position. It's gonna go to overtime. That's what it looks like. Our clutch goal. The Caps get an even more impressive clutch goal. Guess what? First line again. This stupid game would go to overtime. It would. We need offense now. We really need it more than ever. This is big. Someone has to score a big goal for the Hurricanes now. And getting 4 on Samsonov is going to be no easy task. Even worse for me and for the team in front of me, we've got to contain Alex Ovechkin in the first line for Washington. Even more. And even worse in overtime. It's one goal in the back of the net and it's all over. Oh. Why do you guys insist on letting that man, number 8, walk into the slot area in overtime? This is sudden death overtime, and we're trying to just blow it. The sooner you guys score a goal, the happier I'm gonna be. I don't know what's gonna. I don't even know if that's happening. I don't know what's happening. Oh my God! It's a simple breakout. It's a simple breakout, guys. Some interesting sounds are coming out of my mouth. These are some phenomenal saves, but can we please play in the attacking zone? Oh my God. We have come out with our best stuff. You have to win it. You have to win it right now. Oh my God. Washington's not actually put the first line on the ice. I can't believe it. Someone for a Hurricanes jersey. I don't even know what I'm saying. My words aren't making sense. Someone in a Hurricanes jersey, please score a goal right here. I'm going to try not to. Oh my God. Oh my. I can't do anything right. I'm super nervous. Score a goal, please. Oh, this is just love. Of course, Max Domi. Oh, come on. Over to Larkin. Drop it off. Do something smart with it. We have no attack. We have no attack. Washington does. These rebounds are favorable for the moment, for the time being. I'm getting a break on these rebounds, but how long is it going to last? How long can I keep pulling this off? This is why we need a goal, man. I can't guarantee these saves, these plays. Okay, they're just taunting me now. We need a line change anyway. Who we got out there? Okay, so still D-Boss. So it's still second line versus second line. Of course, shots are 9-1 in overtime in favor of Washington. They have not held back from shooting it right now. This is the problem. You guys aren't shooting the puck enough. You guys are pass, turnover. And there's another one. Larkin is out of gas. I can tell Larkin's out of gas. Kotkaniemi, someone's got to get open for a one-timer. Nothing. We got no look on offense. I just saw Lindholm hop on the ice. So the first line for Washington is go figure on the ice surface. Our second line is gassed and they're out there. This is not a situation I want to be in right now. There's the break-in. Wilson to Lindholm. I got to try and push that. Oh, no. No. Oh, I may have just iced it. That's my bad. First line's on the ice for Washington. Our second line, I take that back, is out there still, and they're gassed. That was not a very smart icing. We have to win this face-off. We do. Larkin, you're a boss, a D-boss. Just change up the lines, guys. I think we have a partial change going on right now. Oh, what's going on here? Let's go. There we go. Larkin is still out there. This guy has got to have no energy at this point in the game. Travis Konechny. Oh my God, I literally don't know where it is. I don't know what my blood pressure is right now. I don't even think we should measure it. Please, it's bouncing around. No more. I don't want any. Don't let him walk out. No rollout plays. Get it. Ethan Bear, can we please put Svechnikov on the ice? My God, how long of a shift is this for Dylan Larkin? I think the Caps have rolled like 2 lines in the time that Larkin has been on the ice surface. This is unbelievable. No legs. No legs, Larkin. Domi to Janssen. Okay, go, go. I don't like this. I'm trying not to laugh. I almost can't help but laugh. This is hilariously bad. That was almost the game-winning goal. We need some overtime drama here. We need it from Druin. Shooting, missing the net. It's your turn, Samsonov. Poke checked away from Domi. Everyone is absolutely gassed. Larkin is definitely gassed. The most insane single shift I've ever seen. And finally, Svechnikov and the first line are out there. Now, is Ovi? I don't see an Alex Ovechkin on the ice, so that's good news. Please, one-timer. Find a one-timer. Find a shot. Just a shot. Oh, could have done without that. That's a 2-on-1 play. That is... Oh, no. Oh, they waved it off. Did he really run into me? Please tell me that's waved off. Oh, yes, it is. We've got second life, but Ovi's on the ice. But we have second life. They ran into me, and an overtime game-winning goal negated because of goaltender interference. What a break for the ages. Does it matter? Zhamnov. There's the pass. They were trying to connect that. I am so thankful for the defense. Now, can we please score a goal? We just need a fourth goal on Samsonov. I'm not asking for a whole lot here. Lindholm. Oh, they hit the post. It was Ovechkin. He just was way too far below the goal line. My heart can't do this. I can't take this anymore. Skating into a turnover. No. Why do we keep doing this to ourselves? Lindholm, I'm on top of it. Play it. You can't fault me, Coach LaBelle, for this overtime period. I need to fall back in your good graces for this OT. Where is the Hurricanes game-winning goal? Where is it? There it is. Yes! Oh, that feels so good. That's like an orgasm. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say about that game. That was phenomenal. That was the best game in the whole season. Playoffs, regular season. Oh my God. I was clutch for this team. Jonathan Drouin was clutch in the overtime sequence. And we're going to win this game on home ice. Yeah, you're darn right. We deserve a big storm surge. Please tell me it's Drouin going into the crease. It is not. It's Seth Jarvis. Oh, I got to be first star. That was immaculate. If you stayed for this whole game, I want to appreciate you right now for sitting through this whole game and believing in me and believing in us. We got it done. We just got to win one more game now. 37 shots faced. Thank God that game is over. Thank God. Finally, game 5 is a wraps. And we won it. And my overtime period alone was the greatest period of hockey I have ever played in this video game. I don't think I've ever had such anxiety just playing a video game, let alone doing any goaltending in this video game. That was the most anxiety-ridden period. That waved off goal. I threw the controller at the couch. I kid you not. I didn't throw it, but I like tossed it toward the couch. I didn't throw it, but I tossed it and I was like, the game's over. And I looked up and then they were waving off the goal. And that's when I came back to the mic and I was like, oh, they're waving this off. I thought it was all over. And then Drouin scores. How many clutch saves did we make in the overtime period just to keep the team in it? That's been my motto the whole playoff, is just keep the team in a game when it's tight and give them a chance to just win the game. And we're going to have that mentality against Washington. If we're going to take this series, we're going to have to keep that mentality. But you want to know how much of a joke this game is? Did you know we got A's across the board? Okay, you see under the coach feedback, we got A's pretty much across the board. Okay, a B in team play. We got a 918 save percentage. We stopped 34 shots on 37 attempts. So we gave up 3 goals, a +6 in the line score, a +6 for that game. Did you not? Where was Coach LaBelle during the overtime period? Was he even watching? Mark down game number 5 as an all-timer. There you go. Minnesota has advanced to the conference final. They will get the winner of Edmonton, Seattle. And then we still haven't decided between ourselves and Washington, obviously, and then Tampa hasn't decided between themselves and Ottawa.